Hello brothers and sisters of the multiverse. Today it's C2025 R2 Swan. It's getting ever funnier. It's like watching a real life South Park episode. It generates freaking electromagnetic field that shields it from solar radiation and stuff. It's Star Trek. And someone should say that's just a rock or something. I mean, if it's true, right? Really interesting times. I hope it's something that would give us an unpleasant touch with its foot in our complacencies. To wake up and to organize ourselves a little better, to rethink our values, to just grow up. Sad thing is, we could have been right now where he would have been otherwise in 200 years or so, if we would have set our priorities right. It's just only days after. The timing is perfect. The sequence from the Oumuamua to 3i Atlas to this C2025 R2 Swan. Ever bigger, ever weirder, ever more progressively unexplainable. Less unexplainable, whatever. At least, the very least, it makes people think. Even if it disappears behind the sun and never reappears again, it's just enough to maybe, just maybe, starts us thinking. Either way, I think it's good news. Except if we let panic and fear win, and let some high priest from WEF implement something you know what I mean. Klaus Schwab style. This increase the cloak is South Park life. If it's deliberate, and if it stays subtle, it could be weird down here. But let's keep a clear head and not fall into some traps. Whatever happens, we should be honest to ourselves first. And then, if they decide to say hello, be honest to them. If they have truly such technologies to travel space, who knows if it's even from our galaxy or beyond. Do you really think we could hide something from them or lie to them? They would read us like a children's book, if not extract every thought and memory from our brains in their what would it be called? Like their truly advanced, like 5,000 years in the future type advanced supercomputers and AGI compute every one of our steps in a nanosecond. I mean, come on. We're gonna do something about it if they're hostile. Really? Shooting, what? Nuclear rockets? It's like... I hope not. I hope no one poops his pants in some military bunker or something and presses the wrong button. I really hope that doesn't happen. It would just confirm how savage we are. And maybe our chances to make new friends would diminish for all our lifetimes. Maybe they would give us then next 2,000 years if they even let us be, even if they see some hope for us. Whatever. It would be a shame though if they just reset the clock on this beautiful planet. Like we are all the same. I won't say But it would be a lie to say we are all equally, how should I put it, deservable of staying. But that could change. You could still steer this ship around in the right direction. And I believe that's always my last conclusion. It only seems in some ways worse than it is. Because we like bad news, right? We're not so bad. I'm just too distracted and too sensation seeking in the wrong way. Sensation seeking is good in some other ways, so it's not inherently bad. But it's more like the distraction, right? And the sets of false priorities. Just a little adjustment, just little nudges here and there, and we'll be fine. And that can happen pretty quickly, actually. In a few weeks or months, with the right incentive and with some guidance, proper guidance, and with support from those who are able to support such paradigm shifts in a healthy way. What is that? Who decides that? I know, I hear you. At least opening those talks about it is already a big step forward. If you can do it in a civilized way, right? And with some humbleness, openness, simple logic, including the heart, not only the brain, right? Now more than ever we need people that talk around the noise, those who barely talk. What was that saying? He who knows nothing talks the most, and he who knows things he doesn't talk, or something. We need some reversal of our so-called idols and leaders and experts. We should keep some of those, yes, experts, but all the rest, not so much. It's an interesting time in many ways. The last 20 years, and it really goes exponentially. Then the last 10 years, then 5 years, then the last few weeks, I've seen more of certain stuff than in the last 20 years combined. People overcoming dualistic thinkings and such. This was practically unheard of. Even a decade ago. Very rarely did you hear nuanced thinking. Now you see it from certain people in certain niches, on certain topics at least. But it's progress, and I'm glad to see that. We still have a chance. We still can hope, and we still can, what's even more important, work actively towards some betterment. We can do it. I believe in us. Still. Love you, brothers and sisters.